I got a question, and this might possibly hurt your feelings, but it's an honest way to gauge the kind of person you are. It's a hypothetical question. Let's say you have a daughter, and she's an adult, and she has a boyfriend, and that boyfriend comes to you, and he asks for your permission to marry your daughter. Random question, right? It's actually not that random. Let's say that your daughter's boyfriend is exactly like you are right now. All of your habits, the way you treat people, your mindset. If he's just like you, how would you feel about him marrying your daughter? Now, if that question made you a little uneasy, then I think it's time for you to change and change for the better. I once heard an old saying that every woman marries a man that reminds her of her dad. So if that scares you, it's time to subscribe to this channel so we can take care of this before it's too late. If you like living a boring, predictable life where you're miserable and nothing good ever happens, this will not be the channel for you. But if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired of life kicking you while you're down and feeling like providing for the people we love, trust me, and for the most part, channel you need as long as we're providing for somebody, before we start, that's usually enough to get us by, so you know when the next video is dropped. But after a while, you don't want to waste any more time. Once a man has had to feel alone or less than for long enough, is usually when one or two things happens. They either fall deeper into this feeling and almost never come out, or the journey starts where they discover who they were meant to be and a purpose is developed out of this situation. If you make the decision to change for the better, this is hands down one of the scariest moments, because up to this point, you've been living as the same person for so many years. But speaking from personal experience, me making that decision to change for the better was the best thing I ever did. Once I made the change, it became bigger than just me. It became about making all the people proud that had made sacrifices for me. It became about being the best version of myself and then being able to give that person away to the people that I cared for. And it was at this time I developed an idea of building a table that everyone would be invited to once I started my journey. I quickly realized I didn't really know too many accomplished people, and the people that I had met wouldn't share any information with me, and I started to get frustrated, wondering why no one would coach me or teach me how to change my life for the better. And two things came out of that. One, I realized a lot of people had someone in their life that they mimicked their habits, and so they never learned it for themselves, so it was hard for them to teach me. The other thing I realized was I needed to learn everything I could learn about life so that I could teach it to people that were once in my position, building my own table. I am comfortable enough in my own skin that I don't have to hold on to all the information that I've learned. I want to pour into people the way I wish people had poured into me. For me personally, I'm at my best when I feel that I'm on my purpose and I have a goal to attack. What I've noticed about the people that aren't happy or just straight up miserable is they never had a plan for their life. Therefore, life had a plan for them, and trust me, it wasn't a plan that they enjoyed. This video is the first in a series I will be calling Living with a Purpose. In this video series, we will be talking about how to find your purpose and bulletproof it so you'll never fall off your purpose again. If you're tired of living a boring life, a life that repeats itself day after day, with nothing exciting ever happening, please subscribe so we can grow together.